All right, guys, let's talk about NCAA basketball because that is super interesting. We got the tournament coming up. We have a bunch of games going on here, and the first round is kind of a wash. It's just like whatever, who cares? It's a waste of time. The real question is who's going to make it to the Final Four? That is the biggest question. Now, I did my bracket already. I have Kentucky, Arizona. Who else did I put in there? Villanova, and I believe I had Kansas going to the Final Four. Those were my picks. I don't know about you guys. Possible first round upsets. I could see. We'll see what happens. Iowa State's been playing really good, so Kansas will have to get through Iowa State in their bracket, so that could potentially be an upset, but I think Kansas will probably beat Iowa State. We'll see. And that bracket, and oh my gosh, Kentucky totally got screwed this year. Kentucky, UCLA, and North Carolina all in the same bracket. I mean, that is a nasty bracket to try to get through. So I honestly have no idea who's going to come out of that bracket. I just took a wild guess. I said Kentucky, but they have to get past UCLA. UCLA could beat them. Those two teams, when they played during the regular season, it was a 3-point game. Super close. So we'll see what happens. Kentucky's been hot. So I picked Kentucky to beat UCLA and beat North Carolina, but it's a crapshoot in that bracket. Also in the Villanova bracket, they're the favorites to win that one, but Duke could come along and upset them. It's competitive. Gonzaga is overrated. We all know that Gonzaga is overrated. If Gonzaga makes it to the Final Four, I will be thoroughly impressed, but I highly doubt that that's going to happen. So that's kind of my gist, I guess, for this year's bracket. So I got those teams going in. I think everybody in my household, my sister went to KU, so they are all kind of saying, oh, KU's going to win the championship. I did not have KU winning the championship. I had them in the Final Four. I actually had Villanova winning the championship. But again, guys, it's a crapshoot this year. This is probably one of the hardest years to do a bracket because there's so many good teams out there. There's a lot of potentials for big upsets. Some of the upsets, there's actually certain upsets this year that are statistically favorable. So, like, there's certain seeds that are supposed to win and upset other teams. Like Wichita State, for instance, is supposed to upset who they're playing. And there's a lot of situations like that. So it's going to be a really crazy year for March Madness. But I just wanted to share my picks for the Final Four. And I don't have my bracket in front of me, but if I get it, I will show it to you guys.